What are the controls? I don't know. I'm looking at the wrong set. You can run about. You can put the mouse sensitivity up because it's always too low. You can take aim. You can shoot. You can run about. You can shatter spears with spacebar. You can absorb blood. Wow. If that doesn't set us up for great things, I don't know what does. Right then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Blood Spear. Now, this game was sold to me under a very simple but very intriguing premise. You play as a demonic resurrected spear that wants to murder lots of people. And if that doesn't just sound like the best way to spend my afternoon, then I don't know what does. Apparently it's some sort of student project, but it's rated very highly on Steam, and it apparently wants some sort of prize. So that sounds all very exciting. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. I think that's very true. Put the volume nice and high.
For centuries, I've been kept prisoner inside this cold, hard steel. Feared and resented by my own people, I have been left to rot, forgotten by time. At last, someone has awoken me.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to slam the door as I came in. Goodness, I can see why this won a prize and we haven't even begun yet. So yeah, you do actually play as a person, you don't play as the... Well, I mean, I think you are the spear. Oh, goodness. Okay. Could you lot get a little bit further away from me? You're a little too close for the old proverbial comfort. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at me. I look like a dapper sort. So I am actually playing as the spear. But that... Oh, some of you are still alive. Oh, so my blood sort of drains. I have a sort of a bloody meter, really, is what I have. And it seems to sort of drain over time. And then I can sort of refill it by doing much murdering. Did I die? I think I might have drowned myself by accident. Well, this seems to be set in medieval times, and medieval times had no shortage of people dying. Right then, man alive. Sorry, this could have been released yesterday by AAA Studio and cost 50 quid. And I'd still be as impressed as I am right now. Can we all just take 5 seconds and admire how gorgeous this game is? Right, you return again. Looks like you're another person that has filled my role before me. Will you find what you are seeking this time? I don't know. He does look very similar. He's got sort of similar armor to me on, and he's also carrying the spear. So, press left shift to dash. I think what I need to do is jump! I didn't mean to do that. I pressed space and it got a bit cross. Sorry about that. So how does this dashing work? Oh, it's that sort of a dash. Alright then, so it's not just a sprint. Alright then. Oh, I like that. I enjoy that. Can I do that again with the last one that survived? There we are. I like that. It reminds me of, of a like a fluttering of wings of a bird when you smash through those. That's rather entertaining. Hello, Mr. Skeleton Man. Oh goodness, you have a brain. Oh goodness, you also have some viciousness going on. Oh my word, I impaled him on the wall. That is the icing on the blood-stained cake. Kitty yard, I can see why this won a prize. I don't know what prize it won, but it won first prize in something. Oh, goodness. Somebody's being a bit mean to me. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that this game is probably going to get a wee bit violent. Right then. See, look at this. Wow. I don't know how big the team that made this was, but however big it was a very, very skilled set of people. Right, what information can we find? Charged spear. Hold the attack button to throw further and deal more damage. You don't say. What am I aiming at? Possibly one of these fine fellows here. So I hold down left mouse button to set everything on fire a little bit. And then I realise there's drop involved. Shall I have another go at that? Huzzah! I have managed it. I don't, however, believe that I can drain his blood from all the way over here. I think there's a degree of proximity that I have to manage before I can achieve that most delicious of all goals. Let's break some more barrels. I enjoy doing that. I like doing that. Hello, friend. That's better. Ow, my face. Who did that to me? Ow, it was you lot. Alright. Let's just pick a couple of you off before you cause me any more problems. Is that it? Is that all of them? I reckon so, yes. And I don't think I can sort of sheath this, as it were. So I want to chuck it up into the sky and see how high it goes. Wow. I think I got a home run. Right then. What do you have to say for yourself, fine fellow? For centuries now, this bridge has been falling apart. You're not wrong. Anything else to say? It's this stuff as well, this weird fungal stuff. But some unknown force keeps it standing. It's a bit ominous. I do find myself aware of the fact that I killed somebody around here and his blood has now vanished. So it seems like the option for you to gather blood is only temporary. What? Press spacebar to shatter spears and inflict a damage boost. Thou doesn't say. Thou doth not say. Shall I do this some more? I took a lot of damage from that. I get the distinct impression I wasn't supposed to be standing quite so close. Never mind. I'm not very bright, but we all already knew that. Allow me to now murder some workmen. Some innocent, hard-working gentlemen. Now they said there was a mysterious force keeping this place alive. I think it's just these poor souls, really. They're just hard at work trying to mend up this bridge so that it doesn't fall apart, so that people can get to work on Monday morning without too much trouble, and then I come along and screw up everything. Okay, so maybe I can get it from any range. I just need to remember that that's not a jump button, old boy. Idiot. Ah, another one. How are you, sir? They say a giant creature wants to tour this hole in this bridge. Well, he'd have to be a bit of a big boy, wouldn't he? I think I heard it once. Its screams resonating from the mountains. Ooh, but it might have just been the wind. Yeah, it might have been. You know what happens to funny sounds as they get blown about amongst the heavens. I need to be a little bit more preemptive with these kids and stop worrying about aiming quite so carefully. I love that you can impale people on walls. I don't know what that says about me as a man, but I love that you can impale people on walls. You have a shield. You naughty, naughty man. You're not allowed to copy from Resident Evil. What did I just do? Oh, I think... Oh goodness, I didn't even know where he went. Did he end up over there? I think I managed to somehow get the spear behind the shield and it took out his arm and carried him off quite far away into the distance, which is quite a wonderful thing. Ouch. I really need to start paying attention. Because... oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I can kill two at once. That's nice.
Always cherish the sound of slaughter.
That's nice. I tell you what this reminds me of a little bit. Kitty, would ye not do that? Kitty, actually, would you do that again, please? You're vulnerable when you do that. You're also a pain in the neck when you do it. I'm not very good at this, as you may have noticed. Kitty, mate, would you stand still? I agree, and I'm sorry it's mine that you're stuck with. Kitty hunt. Right, I need to go and gather up a bit of blood, because I've made a bit of an old boo-boo on the old combat front. It turns out I'm a bit rubbish at this. Right. I am just going to get rid of this shield, because they're getting on my nerves. I said, you're getting on my nerves. Stop doing that. So I think the spears that you can break by pressing the spacebar are like these ones. Yes. They're sort of the old used-up ones that you left behind because you weren't very good at aiming. Or at least, I certainly am not. Right then. Let's see what we've got next. Let's have this bit of blood, please. Oh, and apparently some that I left behind as well. Oh, I didn't see these statues before. Goodness. Just look at this. Sorry, I know I keep saying it, and I'm going to carry on to keep saying it. Because this game is just drop-dead gorgeous. I beg you, free my spirit from this wretched world. Well, I'd happily do that if I had a ballies how to do that. However, my school didn't have compulsory spirit ed, so I has nae baldies what I'm meant to do to help you. But that's alright, I'll go murder some other people, I'm sure that will help. Sorry. Couldn't tell if it was a cutscene or not. Goodness. How spooky. Now, Lady in the Sword. Please don't be too murderous, we are in a church. Please have some respect for whatever religion it is that they practice here. Anyway, to finish my thought that I was yammering on about earlier, it's alright, I remember. This reminds me quite a lot. You people tried to murder me last time we met. Why do I get the distinct impression you're going to do that again? This reminds me quite a lot of the, Ebony Blade in Skyrim. With this sort of possessed spirit within and desperation for much murdering. It reminds me very heavily of that. Kitty, would you get your big blobs of toothpaste away from me, sir? Would you also stand still? That's better. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who paid for the laser upgrades on these things? Who went around doing that and didn't tell me? This place is dangerous. Oh gosh, it's a spawning thing. I don't like that. Can I get rid of this, please? Not with a great deal of ease, is the answer to that question. I'd better power this up. Oh dear, it's like those plants in Arkham Asylum that spit out those floating things. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this, whether it kills me or not. Oh, take your big lumbering eyeballs and get out of here. That's better. Can I have this, please? Yes, I can. Good. That makes me happy. Tell you what, the actually the big floating red things. Is there another one in here? No, there's not. Sorry, mate. You don't want that in your face, do you? Let me throw this somewhere where it won't matter. Over there in the fire. I'm sure that won't cause any problems. Whoever heard of fires in old buildings causing problems? Yeah, the red creatures with the weird eyes and the lasers in them. They remind me of those things in Destiny, like the big black and purple balls that would fly around and murder you. I miss the old world. Don't we all? Don't we all miss the old world and reminisce about it all the time? At least those of us that are stuck in it do. Most of us competently developed people, excuse me, have sort of moved on and live in the present, but that's not me. Hi, friend. Ow. It's realistic, but it's also irritating that you slow down when you're aiming, because, no, I can't draw it to me from all the way over here. Because it means it's that much harder to catch, to get away from the enemy's attack. Can I get your weapon out from you? I doubt that I can now. Let me instead do a bit of bashing. What are you doing there?
Why would it break?
An excellent question, my friend. Big questions. Maybe I should read this for a clue. Shatter spears. Shatter your planted spears to inflict more damage from afar. Oh, that's what that little circle is that keeps appearing there. Oh, alright. Let's put another one into it for good measure. A little bit closer. There we are. And now bash. Idiot. It's a big one. It's now a dead one. And that makes me happy. Right. Idiot. That thing's taller than a barn door. That's gonna fall out from under me. I know it is. I really need to lose weight. You never think that you do because you weigh yourself at home and you think, oh, I'm alright, I'm not too heavy. And then you get into all your plate mail and then you realise that you actually weigh a ton. Ugh. We seeked your power, but our greed turned against us. I get the impression that these are past people that have tried to take this spear. Now you have enslaved us for eternity. You don't say. Well, I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm not, because, you know, I'm having the time of my life throwing this spear about murdering people. So, idiot. Murder the tips of your shoes at this rate. There we go. That's better. Oh, goodness. I see a spooky person over there. I also see loads of spooky people over here. Right. Oh, goodness. There's quite a lot of them. You know what I've realised I can do? I cannot succeed in what I attempted to achieve. I was thinking I could just like throw down a load of them as a kind of ow, my face, do mine. Where's the last one? There he is. I was thinking I could throw down a few. Well, you and a little bit from me. It's alright. There's a bit more down there. I was thinking I could put like some spears down on the floor like this as a trap. And then when they get closer, like that body's about to, I could then blow it up. Like that. But it didn't really seem to work. Because shock horror, the best laid plans of Phil always come apart because he's a dunce. Right, should we see if we can get rid of these last few worshippers? And can you lot stop dancing? That is a really cool dance move, but I bet you're going to wake up with such a pain. Right. Stop licking yourself, mate. Idiot. These people round here are a bit weird, aren't they? I'm not convinced I approve. What the hell are you carrying? Oh, you're carrying a spear. I thought he was carrying this. I thought he was carrying some big stick covered in candles. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. He was just like walking along and it knocked over. Never mind. Never mind, I'm being dumb. Die in a fire, ye weird demon creature. Mind you, I might be the same. I haven't seen this chap without his mask on, so maybe he looks much the same. I don't know. I only know that this is a lot of fun. Right then. Sorry, mate. Didn't mean to leave you out of fun. Oh, goodness. Not allowed to leave, at least not yet anyway. We never should have come here. Oh, sorry. misread that as a famous quote by a bandit. Right, what's going on here then? I spy a big spear, but not one that's not quite as exciting as mine is. And I spy a person that looks a little bit like me. What's going on here? Can I do murdering on you? Yes, I can. Good. I feel like I got a fair amount of dinner out of him. Man alive. It's just the dynamics of like how everything moves and interacts with each other. Here is another hard-working... Ow, my face. Honestly, I just came in here to murder some of your hard-working blacksmiths, and you tried to arrow me in the crotch. I don't approve. I mean, I'm sure he didn't approve of me either, but feelings mutual. Hi, friend. Idiot. What blacksmith's courtyard needs this many guards? Well, this one, obviously, because it's got a cretin like me wandering around murdering people in it. Alright, the question is do I go up there? Oh, goodness, here we go again. This one's going to get a bit too close for comfort as well. Is he still going to regenerate his health? I don't know, but it don't really matter. Because he's dead now. Oh, man, it looks like he's vomiting blood. Ouch. That's going to leave a stain in the morning. Get a lot of blood out of those ones, I like that. Now, where am I going? I'd guess up there, for that is where the big murderous man was. And probably not down here, because this is where this vulnerable buttocked man and this man worshipping this this very bizarre looking symbol was all going down. Right. Gideon, you people have just got the dance craze, haven't you? I mean, this is medieval times. Wasn't there an outbreak of a disease? I forget what it was called. In medieval times, back in some sort of village a long time ago, probably not very far away. I can hear more of them. Where are they? There he is. Gideon, would you just with the stop? That's better. Gideon, would ye stop it? But it was some sort of disease which later got named as sort of a dancing disease because it causes sort of constant muscle spasms to the point where people couldn't like lie down to rest and they kept like spasming all the time. Very sad tale. But dancing was popular apparently in the Middle Ages. Your selfish desire for revenge has corrupted this place. I do wonder if they're talking to me or if they're talking to the sword, the spear even. I do find myself wondering, are we going to get another... No, we're not. There's not another guard out there. Alright, fair enough, I can't go that way. I must find a different path. Oh, there is a guard who just, is just being a little naughty. And hiding. Idiot, he's being naughty in more ways than one. I can't even find him. Idiot. There we go. There we go. It just requires a careful combination of tactics. And not a combination of stupidity and blind luck, which is usually what gets me through these games. Alright then. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. I don't suppose there's any real need to murder you, but I'm still going to. This is interesting. Let me get rid of these two first. 2 for the price of 1. Excellent. And then, I just want to smash through all of this, because again, that's fun. And the physics on this as well. Very competently put together. I want to smash this thing. Nice and hard. There we go. And I just want to see whether this time I can not get hit by the poisonous stuff. Oh, goodness. Indeed.
What was once the birthplace of my empire.
So it's not the little ghoul creatures you don't like. You're what you're not a fan of is this big load of mushrooms everywhere. Alright, fair enough. Wouldn't have thought a mushroom could be so deadly to an empire, but I guess that shows what I know. But I guess it would make sense that the mushrooms were the important thing around here, given that this lot seems to be worshipping a bunch of mushrooms. What's that? It's like the ghost of a spider web. It's equal parts beautiful and befuddling. Oh, great, not one of those things. Let's do it from a distance, that way it might not expel. Well, so much for the idea of it not expelling anyone. Kitty yarns, I've told you before about being rude to teachers. Now look what's happened, you've got yourself expelled. Kitty yarn. Can I destroy these spears from any distance, or do I need to be close? No, it looks like they will get destroyed from any distance. That is nice. Right, let's recharge all of this. Ooh, there's a little gold mine. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that at all. Little mine shaft there, which was very exciting. There's also a pathway over here. And I'm not sure which is the correct path. This is the more sort of dark and spooky pooky one. Goodness, I genuinely don't know which is the correct path. Hang on a minute. I've been down here before, haven't I? This was... Oh, I remember now. When my massive patoot crashed onto the floor with a reverberating clang. I'd forgotten. Alright then, it would seem we're going this way. Memory, the length of a drawing pin. Right, there's loads of them down there. I'm not a massive fan of having to fight them all. Oh, Kitty. Oh, Kitty. It's like you can shoot their missiles out of the sky, which is a nice touch. It sounds like there's a handful of them down there. I'd really rather like to get rid of them before I have to deal with them. Aha, maybe I can get rid of that spawner. There we are. This will at least lessen the amount of problem that we've got down there. Can I see anything else? I can. I cannot, however, quite hit it. No, I can indeed hit it, because I am competent. Probably because I'm some sort of 5,000-year-old demon creature, which has somehow managed to get itself imbibed in a big old spear. I don't know. I feel like if I was going to entomb my soul within something, I might pick something which had thumbs. Oh, great! There's another one up there. Would ye stand still? Thank you. Oh, really? That didn't kill either of you? Kitty, I was hoping the area of effect impact would be enough, but it wasn't. Right, is that all of them? I reckon so, yes. Splishity splashity in all of the blood. Oh, look at that. Actually, believable splash animations. You don't even get that in AAA games. These rocks are the foundations above which everything was built. I see. So we haven't been built in like any mines then, or anything underneath, which is a bit odd. You'd imagine there would be some mines underneath this empire. Is there actually any benefit from me destroying these things, or is it just for the sake of completionism and fun? Because goodness knows, it is quite fun. Speaking of another Skyrim simile, actually, these remind me quite a lot of the big blue mushrooms in Blackreach. There's a lot of things in this game which remind me of Skyrim. Right, the blood of the sacrificed is leaking from above. Oh goodness, and now you tell me, after I murder all the craftsmen. You might have warned me a little sooner, my friend, you know, before I impaled all of the plumbers and blacksmiths and things on my big old spear. All this suffering. Yeah, it must have been quite a lot. We've got a literal river of blood going through here. But alright, I'm not one to dwell on the negative. I'm just here to do a bit of murdering. A bit of gardening, it would seem, as well. Yes, there definitely is some area of effect from destroying your spears. But it doesn't reach quite as far as I'd like. But then again, I guess that would make the game a little easy. Right, sorry about that. Slight hiccuping fit. I sincerely apologise. It's not appropriate given the temporal company that we seem to be in. Oh, okay, so that's the area I was in earlier, and now I have come here. Oh, and that bit of blood from earlier still remained. Okay, fair enough. I could kill these mushrooms, but for the sake of time, I shan't. I shall simply come up here and stab this thing in its eyeball. Though, to be honest, it would be quite difficult to stab it in anything else, given that it seems to constitute about 90% eyeball and little else. Oh, sorry, this is the dramatic spooky thing we were supposed to be looking at, and I wasn't supposed to be looking at this very well-defined banister. I sincerely apologise. That's going to shut behind me, and we're going to be in a boss fight, aren't we? Sorry, mate, I didn't mean to look up your crotch like that. I was just trying to see if there was a thing here. Tomb of the First King? Wow, this king was an absolute unit, wasn't he? If he had a coffin that big. What do you have to say for yourself? Countless of us have been sacrificed in here. Yeah, and countless more are going to get sacrificed in a minute, because I see some people I can murder. Well, you're a talkative type, ain't ya? Let me dash over here. Can I, like, hold down? Oh, I can run as well. So I can hold it down to run like this, or I can just press it to scoop me boot a little. Okay, fair enough. Damn, that's beautiful. What do you have to say for yourself? What you seek is in this room. Well, the blood of a king sounds like it would be quite nice in terms of whatever it is I'm after. Let's see what I can get.
Awaken, dear friend.
Am I going to wake up the body of the king? The thing is, compared to the size of the body of the king, that spear is going to be like a toothpick. Good afternoon.
You have something I need.
A boss fight? Yeah! Yeah, a boss fight. Oh goodness, it's a green one. It must have gangrenitis, or whatever the word is. Gangrene has to have gangrenitis. Whoa! Enough with the lasers. Calm down. Ow, my face! And the rest of me as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, I got rid of that one as well. I need to kill some of these things for the sake of getting some blood. I also need to get away from these things before they murder me. Right, that needs to be removed from this equation. Blood link severed. Now what precisely does that mean, other than I've popped me clogs? Press E to... press F to possess. Possess what? Can I possess you? Can I possess one of them? I'm pressing F. Not a great deal is happening. Can I... That answers so many questions and is also so badass. Alright, I actually need to pay attention this time because I can't afford to get hit again. He says, immediately getting hit. What if I sprint through it? Haha, I have defeated you. I haven't defeated you, however, and you're being a massive pain in my neck. Come on, suck some blood in. Suck some blood in. From anywhere, mate. Oh no, not this thing again. Not this thing again. Haha. Right, just suck in some blood. Just open your mouth and start sucking, mate, and then everything will be better. I murdered all your plants. You hovered across at me. I'll take that as a yes. Do I need to shoot you in the eye? Given the fact that you've just covered them, I assume the answer to that is yes. Oh, King Remnant. Oh, goodness. Oh, this looks like fun. Can I... Oh, goodness. It's like an Alka-Seltzer. Ow, my face. Do you mind, sir? I have to wait until that hand is out of the way. Okay, so I can do tiny bits of damage, but I predict that ye olde eyeballs are going to be a much more sensitive area, if you know what I mean. Alright, I'm going to save those other bodies for the next time I take a bit of damage. Just stop hiding yourself for 5 minutes. Be a big brave king and come over here and open up your eyes. He's got a big red blob in his hand. I wonder if I could hit that. Whether that would be advantageous. Ow, my face. Oh. So it's not a matter of waiting, it's a matter of, oh my Gideon, it's, wow, I should use my brain in this. Alright, so he's using his big old mitten to bash me about, so he is. Ow! There's the bashing about that's happening. I need to use that to stab it, and then the other hand goes off to sort the problem out. In the meantime, I need to get as much damage into his old eyes as I can, and then blow them up. Man alive, that's a nice touch. I guess I can't hit you from here, can I? Oh no, but I can disperse those things, he says, almost walking into one like a dunce. Ow, and then forgetting that that happens. There we are. Can I just suck up a bit of blood first before I make a more of myself? Goodness! A very competent boss fight. I very much enjoyed that. Actually, I had to use my brain. Ah, turns out he just needed a breather and he's actually not dead. Nope, he's fine. He just wanted another go. I should probably actually pay attention to the sort of movements that he does so that I can work out where exactly it is I'm going. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he went over there. Alright. Fair enough. Idiot. Okay, now he's returned. So is he going to spit another laser ball at me? Yes, he is. Is it coming this way? Yes, it is. Oh, well done, Phil, you absolute muppet. You got that completely wrong. Right. I need to kill some of you kids. He says, only killing one of them. Because, you know, I'm not gluttonous. Haha. You missed. You missed twice. What under the sun is that? Hang on. How's all his health come back? That's not sporting. I was just trying to mend up some of mine. And you went and stole all of yours. Is that what these things are doing? They're sort of feeding him blood, as it were. And that's allowing him to mend himself up a bit. Because if so, I feel that is a little bit snooky. Alright. Multi-stage boss fights are rare in this day and age, so... Oh, I don't know how I survived that. I don't think I had any right to. Problem is I can't really watch his hands while I do this. You know, there's limits to my capabilities. Right. I need to kill those things as soon as I see them because, ow, my feet being burnt by the Alka-Seltzer again. I really need to pay attention to what he's doing so that that doesn't happen twice. Thrice. I don't know what comes after thrice, but whatever it is, that's what's happening. Goodness. Right, come on, only a few more. Okay, good, yes, do that attack. That's a long-winded, slow attack that doesn't work very well. He says, getting hit by it. Ah, shove off. Yeah, they're both of yours. Now what? Do I need to hit that? No, presumably not. Would ye people with your packs get out of here? Sick of the lot of yous. Oh, I needed to suck in his life essence. I forgot. Right. Have I ascended to the Next realm, absorbed king's blood. Excellent. I enjoyed that. Hopefully I don't get some sort of disease off that. So what does that do exactly? Well, it's made my stamina regenerate a lot faster, which is lovely, but it hasn't done much for my health, which is the thing I'm a bit more bothered about, to be quite frank. Speaking of things I'm bothered about... Can I go in here? Yeah, I can. Is this a good thing to do, or is this a real dumb idea? Well, I'm immersing myself in all of the king's blood. It's oddly red, not blue, but never mind. Hi again. Did I sort out whatever it was you were after? Are you quite happy now?
Now, where will I find more blood?
Don't look at me. Mine's reserved. Oh boy. Okay, this will give us an opportunity to see how sizable the team was. I don't have words. This shouldn't have won a prize. This should have won every prize. People should have invented new prizes to give this. People should have stolen prizes from last year's winners and given them to this guy instead. Alright, maybe that is a bit much. But seriously, man alive, I can see why this was being rated so early, and I can see why it won whatever it was that it did. I'm still not sure what it did win, but it apparently won something. Oh! And Sir Captain Picard did some of the voice acting. That's exciting. That's nice to know. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's brilliant. You just spent the last 3/4 of an hour observing it. Yes! Excellent! That's what I wanted to hear. I was so scared that you were going to say there wasn't a demo. Yes! Brilliant! Because I want you to make more of this. I want a whole game of this. I want my whole life to be this. This is seriously so much fun. It's really simple, but it's really fun. And it has very nicely thought out mechanics. It's not just, oh, if you die, you respawn. It's if you die, if your body dies, then the spear has to go and possess a different body that's been left behind. Man alive. That is so good. That is so well thought out. And I always love a game that doesn't just put stuff in just because. Everything has a place, everything is meant to be there, and everything serves a purpose, and that purpose is to improve the actual experience of playing the game, which everything in this game does, from the beautiful environments, the freaky looking enemies, the badass voice acting, the badass character designs, and frankly just the badass everything, to be honest. This is so good. I love this. This is genuinely really fun and really impressive. And it looks like it was a relatively small team, which makes that even more incredible to think that, as I said at the beginning, just thinking about the way it looks, even the way this plays, I would still be impressed, genuinely impressed, if this came out of a AAA studio, because this is really good. These developers have a huge amount of promise, and I absolutely cannot wait for a full game of Bloodspear, because that will be an amazingly fun thing. I look forward to going around and sucking the life essence out of a dozen more kings. Right, don't take that line out of the old context, and yeah, that was amazing. I can't wait to see more of that. Right then, I don't know what else I can say really. Anything else positive which can be said should be said. I genuinely can't think of a single thing about this that I could criticise. Oh, something else I like. Random point. You move swiftly. You move nice and quickly. Even though you're going through an environment where you want to slow down and look at things, you're moving nice and quickly. So many games seem to get bogged down by just having the character model move slowly, but this character model actually gets on with it and gets on walking, which is really good, and obviously quite important in a sort of battle arena thing. So I love this. I absolutely, categorically love this. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Blood Spear. Well, definitely, I don't care what it costs. I don't care what it costs. We will definitely return to this when the full thing comes along. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.